Read the rule. It says you have to withdraw from representation if your mental or physical condition renders it unreasonably difficult to carry out the employment effectively. Let me read that to you in English. If you get sick or go crazy, you have to give the money back. Guys, I'm going to say this to you. You ladies can tune out for 2 minutes, assuming you're listening at all. You guys need to know this. You ladies already do. But guys, it is not a mark. It is not a blemish on your masculinity to go to the doctor even before it hurts. It doesn't even have to hurt. You can just go in there. I used to not have that idea. I used to have the idea of preventative medicine that says if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it is broke, limp on it a couple days. It'll probably get better on its own. Let me tell you how I learned that's not the best strategy. I'm driving from my home in Phoenix to a talk in Las Vegas. I get to the Hoover Dam, and over the Nevada border, I start experiencing chest pains, pretty severe chest pains. Now, I'm like any of you. I don't go anywhere, all right, without my iPhone, Droid, BlackBerry, Blueberry, Strawberry, Halle Berry, when I can work it out, whatever it is, right? I go to Google, and I type in symptoms of a heart attack. Find a website that lists 10 symptoms of a heart attack. And as I read each symptom, I start to have each symptom. In hindsight, I have to confess, not all of them applied to me. I'm reading number 7, sitting on the side of the road, reading number 7, thinking, ow, my uterus is killing me. I tend to get a little melodramatic. It says at the bottom of the webpage, if you experience any of these symptoms, nevertheless all 10 of them, go to your nearest hospital. I'm in Boulder City, Nevada. Have no idea where the nearest hospital is. Here's where being a lawyer helps out, though, is I go on the web and I find the nearest Taco Bell. See, here's what I know, is that by law, federal law, if you sell nacho cheese chalupas, you must be located within 1 mile of a hospital. Don't quote me on that. I go in, I get 2 nacho cheese chalupas, and I say, where's the hospital? True story, it's right around the corner. I knew it. I go into the parking lot of the hospital. Now, before I go into the hospital, I have a couple cigarettes. Not going to quit now, okay? Go into the emergency room. By the way, this is worth your time today. If you get nothing else out of this, here are the magic words if you go into the emergency room. I think I'm having a heart attack. There are no forms to fill out. You don't have to watch Andy Griffith reruns. You're right in. They take tests. The doctor comes to me very concerned. Looks at me and says, Mr. Carter, we're very concerned. We've noticed elevated levels of CPK in your bloodstream. Exactly. I'm a guy. I'm in denial. I mean, look, Doc, I don't even know. I don't even eat at California Pizza Kitchen. All right. You said high levels of KFC. I might believe you. I'm going home. He says, no, Mr. Carter. They admit me into the cardiac unit. I spend the entire night watching my life bleep away. Here are the 2 things I learned that night. 2 things I want you to take with you. Number 1, they are very serious about no smoking in the cardiac unit. Who knew? The other thing that's probably more pertinent to the rest of you is I sat there and realized that I still had a speech to give the next day. And I had to go give a speech because I had spent the money. What was I going to do? And I hadn't even gotten it yet, but I spent it. And so I've got to figure out how to get out of this hospital and get myself well in 6 hours to get to this speech. And here's the thing is I realized is that it was going to be very difficult that next morning to give a talk. It was dynamic and witty, had something to say of substance. Hard to do those things dead.